Good morning. Good morning, Unity. So we're about to lift our hands in the sanctuary. We're here to support one another. We're here to lift one another up. We're here to declare who we are. Here we go. We lift our hands in the sanctuary. We lift our hands to tell you our story. We lift our hands, our vibrations we raise. We'll walk in mindfulness the rest of our days. Yes, we'll walk in mindfulness the rest of our days. We lift our hands in the sanctuary. We lift our hands to tell you our story. We lift our hands, our vibrations we raise. We'll walk in mindfulness the rest of our days. Yes, we'll walk in mindfulness the rest of our days. Now we're going to clap our hands in the sanctuary. We clap our hands in the sanctuary. We clap our hands to tell you our story. We clap our hands, our vibrations we raise. We'll walk in mindfulness the rest of our days. Yes, we'll walk in mindfulness the rest of our days. Come on, we're going to clap our hands. We need your energy. You got to believe what you're singing. We sing our song in the sanctuary. We sing our song to tell you our story. We sing our song, our vibrations we raise. We'll walk in mindfulness the rest of our days. Yes, we'll walk in mindfulness the rest of our days. Beautiful ones, namaste. Divine sisters, we honor your names. Holy brothers, ascended masters, we'll walk in mindfulness the rest of our days. Yes, we'll walk in mindfulness the rest of our days. Hallelujah in the sanctuary. Hallelujah, we tell you our story. Hallelujah, our vibrations we raise. We'll walk in mindfulness the rest of our days. Yes, we'll walk in mindfulness the rest of our days. Beautiful ones, namaste. Divine sisters, we honor your name. Holy brothers, ascended masters, we'll walk in mindfulness the rest of our days. Yes, we'll walk in mindfulness the rest of our days. Sopranos, yes!
Come on, sopranos.
Walk in mindfulness the rest of our days.
Altos.
Yes!
Sing, altos.
Walk in mindfulness the rest of our days.
Here we go, tenors. Oh, yes. Walk in mindfulness the rest of our days. Everybody, yes. Walk in mindfulness the rest of our days. Sopranos.
Yes!
Come on, sopranos. All four of them.
Walk in mindfulness the rest of our days.
Altos. Come on, altos.
Walk in mindfulness the rest of our days.
Tenors. Yes. Walk in mindfulness the rest of our days. Everybody, yes. Walk in mindfulness the rest of our days.
We'll walk in mindfulness the rest of our days. Yes, we'll walk in mindfulness the rest of our days. We'll walk in mindfulness the rest of our days. Yes, we'll walk in mindfulness the rest of our days.
Good morning. And I am Reverend Brenda Peters. If you're new here, if you are new here, can you raise your hand so we can just know that you're new and greet you with a smile? Or not. Okay. All right. Yay. I didn't want to call you out, but, I know you're new. So thank you for being with us today. We appreciate your time and choosing to spend it with us here today. So at Unity of Omaha, we are celebrating Pride Month, so happy Pride, yay. And we will be having a link for the sign up for Pride, the event, because we will have a booth there. So be on the lookout for that. All right. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers, yay. And divine masculine energy for everyone else also. This is like Mother's Day and Father's Day. They're kind of like a weird holiday sometimes. So whatever you are, wherever you're at with Father's Day, happy Father's Day, and go forth and be one. All right. Juneteenth. Tomorrow is Juneteenth. So we want to say Juneteenth, a lot of people don't know what that is. So happy Juneteenth. And what it is Juneteenth marks a day, like it says, that 250,000 slaves in Texas first were informed of their freedom. It was on June 19th, 1865, that the Union soldiers arrived in Galveston with news that the Civil War had ended and that the enslaved were free. That was 2 years. 2 years after the actual Emancipation Proclamation. So they weren't told until 2 years later on June 19th. So that is why this is such a big celebration. It's I read somewhere it's like America's second Independence Day. And honestly, probably one of the most important ones. So happy Juneteenth. And let's go out and celebrate. They have a huge celebration. We put it in our email blast of all the activities that are happening here in Omaha. So take a look at that if you missed it. All right, church directory. We kind of forgot about this, I think. We're really good in Unity, like, let's do this, and then we forget. And we did it, and everybody signed up for it, but I don't think you understand that you have an app to it, and at any point you can look up, if you think somebody's sick or if you want to talk to somebody, if they're in the directory, you have their name, address, and phone number, whatever they've supplied to us, right there at your hands. So if you want to revisit that, Sherry will be at the ticket booth, and she will help you get it on your phone or, say, here's the website to go to and work through that with you, all right? Okay, Qigong is today. So Sandra, right there, will be doing Qigong in the history room from 12 to 1, and it's always the third Sunday of the month. So if you don't know what that is, I invite you to please go. It's for a love offering. Wonderful way to move your energy. So thank you, Sandra. And Demora is going to be having a summer solstice celebration Wednesday, June 21st at 7:30 at her house. So you can ask her for more information if you like. There's all her info, and Demora is right here if you aren't familiar with Demora. All right. Game night also Saturday, June 24th from 6 to 9 p.m. in the cafe. We're going to have lots of games, snacks, lots of fun. We're trying to bring back community. So if you like to play games and you're really good at it, no, I'm just kidding. You don't have to be good at it. You can be terrible. Come and have community here at Unity of Omaha Saturday, June 24th. And on June 25th, we are having the Spirituality of Inventions and of Indigenous Melanated Cultures with Cece Alexandra. Is she here? I think she's out in the cafe. And that will be from 12 to 1 p.m. That's also a healing arts ministry event. So if you're interested in that, make sure that you go to the History Room on June 25th. And now it is time for us, and I forgot my bowl, so just excuse me for a minute. Now it is time for us to have meditation and prayer. So if you would, please get comfortable in your seats. Lower your gaze or close your eyes. Let's all take a deep breath in. Getting centered into that energy, getting connected with the divinity inside us, around us, through us, in us, as us. Feeling that powerful wave wash over you. Feeling the heat of the sunshine on your face. Feeling the wind blowing through your hair. Feeling that and knowing that you are part, that you are one with Mother Earth. One with the divine. And knowing this, and truly feeling this, helps us with every day, every way, every situation, every celebration, so that we can be present in each and every moment, so we can be a part of, so we can be. And feeling that energy of being just right here, right now. We align ourselves with Source. We center ourselves. And yet again, we're reminded of what amazing, amazing creations we are. And seeing that bigger scope, seeing the bigger picture of everything around us that is created, nature, a river, clouds, brings us back to that truth. Helps us to look at each area in our life and really say, how important is it? Knowing that we are always supported by the divine. We are always loved, for we are love. And as we spread our love through this world, it comes back. And as we continue to do that, we grow. We evolve. We know. So let us take some time now and listen to beautiful music as we go into the silence and really practice the art of being. And as you bring your awareness back into this time and space, let us remember to be grateful. Grateful for the freedom. Grateful for the both feminine and masculine energy that we have. Grateful for fathers. And even though they might be transitioned, we know that they are still with us, always. Grateful for this place that we call Unity of Omaha. Grateful for the people who come to create a community of love. Grateful that we have open minds and open hearts for everyone, knowing that all are welcome. Grateful for this day. And as we close slowly this meditation and prayer, in gratitude, in love and peace, let your eyes come open, wiggle your feet and your fingers, and your toes, and come back into this moment in time. And come back in a space of gratitude and love. And so it is. Amen.
So we are going to ask everyone to stand with us to sing the Spirit Song. In my life is growing because I choose love. Love's always present, it's what I'm made of. I choose love. We are a part of each other. We are one tie that binds us that can't be undone. I choose love.
I choose love.
Peace in my family is growing because sharing one son. I choose love.
I choose love.
Peace for our planet is growing because I choose love. Let love be present is what we're made of. I choose love. We are a part of each other. We are one. One choice unites us. Let this be the one. I choose love.
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 I speak loud anyway. Let me do this first. What I want to say, the inspirational message that I'll be reading from today is from the Amazing Laws of Cosmic Mind Power, 15 Laws to Help You Achieve Your Goals and Reach New Levels of Personal Fulfillment by Dr. Joseph Murphy. So I want to let you know where that's going to come from when I do it. But right now, I just want to give a quick salute to all the dads. And I just want to say this. Thank you. If you were fortunate enough to have a dad who loved you, who nurtured you, and took care of you, give gratitude for that. If you were not as fortunate, and I know some of the moms had to be mom and dad in some instances, so much love to you on this day if you had to do that. If you didn't have a dad that was there, don't live in that pain. Let that pain go. Be grateful that that man, that person, contributed to bringing you here, contributed to your divineness and your being. If you are a father who has been an absent father and you have children who resent you for some reason, forgive yourself, number one. Love yourself, number two. Because forgiveness and love are the two best weapons or best things we have in our arsenal to get through this life. So that I want to say, and eventually your children will come around. You just be open for love when they do. Okay? And I'm going to do a little tribute to the fathers real quick. All right, fellas. If there was ever a man who was generous, gracious, and good, that was my dad, the man. A human being so true he could live like a king, 'cause he knew the real pleasure in life to be devoted to and always stand by me, so I'd be unafraid and free. If there was ever a man who was generous, gracious, and good, that was my dad, the man, the The man, the man. Thank you. Today is God's day. It is a glorious day for me. I am full of peace, harmony, and joy. My faith is in the goodness of God, in the guidance of God, and in the love of God. I am absolutely convinced that my deeper mind receives the impression of my present thoughts, and that I am irresistibly attracting into my experience all the good things my heart desires. I now place all my reliance, faith, trust in the power and wisdom of God within me. I am at peace. Thank you.
So that song was called Song for My Father by Horace Silva. Just thought I'd give you the title.
It's going to be a good day. It's going to be a great, great day. We're going to try and get through this. Get up.
Na 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 na, yeah.
The sun is shining.
Na 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 na,
Hey, I woke up and I rolled out of bed. Got dressed and I left at 10. Checked my nails, I'm looking good. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Oh yeah.
I know this will be the day.
Oh, yeah.
Everything will be okay.
Oh, yeah.
I kiss my cares all away.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day.
Good day, good day.
I think it's finally all gonna go my way.
Go my way.
Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all my gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day.
Na 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 na
Oh
na.
yeah.
Na 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 na
It's
na,
gonna be a
yeah.
good day.
Na 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 na.
Oh yeah.
Na 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 na, yeah.
No more cry myself to sleep.
No.
I think of better days are a far off dream.
Woo.
Get up and I move my feet, cause I hear music playing on these streets.
Oh, yeah.
Ain't nobody gonna cry.
Oh, yeah.
Ain't nobody gonna die.
Oh, yeah.
I kiss my cares all away. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day.
Good day, good day.
I think it's finally all gonna go my way.
Go my way.
Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. Gonna chase all those gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day.
Na 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 na
Oh,
na.
yeah.
Na na na
It's
na
gonna
na,
be a
yeah.
good day.
Na 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 na
Oh,
na na
oh,
na.
yeah.
Na 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 na
Oh,
na, yeah.
no more crying myself to sleep.
No.
I think of better days are a far off dream.
Woo.
Get up and I move my feet, cause I hear music playing. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good, good day.
Good
A good, good day. I think it's finally all gonna go my way.
Go my way.
Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day.
Na 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 na
Oh
na.
yeah.
Na 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 na
It's
na,
gonna be a
yeah.
good day.
Na 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 na
Oh
na.
yeah.
Na 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 na
It's
na
gonna be a
na.
good day.
Na 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 na
Na
na.
na na
Na
na.
na na,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Na 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 na
Na
na.
na.
Na na na
It's
na,
gonna be a
yeah.
good day.
So happy Father's Day and happy Juneteenth. I think we've said that enough now. So I'm Reverend Brenda Peters. Thank you for being here today. And because it is Father's Day, I decided to do some dad jokes. I knew you guys would like that. So what did the evil chicken lay? Deviled eggs. Thank you for that. Yes, thank you. All right. And then why didn't Han Solo enjoy his steak dinner? Because it was chewy. That's a real good, I like that one. Okay, and there's one more, because you got to do things in threes. Okay, so did you hear that the devil got arrested? Yeah, it was on possession. Thank you. I didn't make those up, but they're pretty good. I thought they were good dad jokes. You know, thank you for the drum roll. And so, anyway, we're going to talk about freedom, about allowing yourself to be free. And it kind of came around because I was trying to think, how can I intertwine Father's Day and Juneteenth together? You know, how can we do that? And it came to freedom from your beliefs. So we all have different beliefs, and we all start in different places. And so, like with Juneteenth, this country and the lawmakers, President Lincoln at the time, had to shift his belief from it's okay to own slaves to no, it's not okay to own slaves. That's a huge belief that was shifted, and rightly so. It should have been. But think about it. There are some things here today that we hold strong that no, it's got to be this way. And he had the tenacity, the forethought, the drive, the awareness to look at something that was a big, huge belief in this country at that time and go, not so much. Not so much. And so that is what he freed himself, and in return, he freed others from the belief of something that wasn't working for everyone. And he did a huge service to the slaves and freed them. Now, was it perfect and right? I mean, obviously on Juneteenth, it took them 2 years to realize, to know, to get the information that they were free. So no, it wasn't perfect, but it happened. And it is huge. And it needs to be celebrated. So then the other belief that I saw with Father's Day is that a lot of us in Unity came from traditional beliefs. I myself used to be a Lutheran. And in the Lutheran faith, you know, God is up in a cloud in heaven. And God is a male. And God is Father. And I thought, oh yeah, there we go. God is Father. Father, he's the Father. He helps me. He's my Father. And so if you have a bad relationship with your Father here on earth, what does that do with your Father that you believe is in heaven? I know for myself, I didn't have the best relationship with mine. And this became really wonky. And so when I came to Unity, because I was searching and seeking for something different, and I heard that we are all divine, and that divine is in us, and that it doesn't have to be male or female. It can be energy, it can be principle, it can be love. That it is not a he. Now, I know for some of us still in Unity, we're working through this process, and it's new for us, and that's fine. Wherever you're at, let me make sure to say this. Wherever you're at is fine. If you still have a Father up in heaven, please be my guest. If that works for you, that's great. New Thought and Unity says that their belief is the divine in here. But we all know that everybody at Unity of Omaha is welcome no matter what path you're on. So going back to Unity and New Thought, in the 1800s, there were a lot of people that started stepping out of their belief of Father in heaven to something totally different. Again, Father in heaven to divinity inside of me, or around me, through me, as me. See the shift? That's a huge different belief system that they had to travel through. And in turn, they gave themselves freedom. Freedom from past beliefs that maybe didn't serve them very well. I know for me, it didn't serve me. I stepped away. I went to a Lutheran college, y'all. Not to become a minister by any means. I just went to a Lutheran college. And by the time I got to that Lutheran college, I had stepped away from that. I had stepped away. And so the evolution of stepping away from your beliefs, of freeing yourself, is a process. It's a process. So what beliefs do you have right now that you maybe need to take a look at and need to maybe start processing of stepping away from them and freeing yourself into a different belief? Of course, I can't answer that for you, but it's something to ponder and to think about. I'm going to read you this quote from Martha Smock. And so I want you to think about this statement. Allow yourself to be free. Allow yourself to be free. And Martha Smock, the quote is from the book Listen, Beloved, and she was a Unity author. It says, the beginning of your freedom lies in your own mind. When you let go of limiting and binding thoughts, you find that conditions, persons, or circumstances no longer have power over you. I'm going to read that again because I believe this is a very powerful statement. And if you think about it, which is what she's talking about, it can lead you to freedom. The beginning of your freedom lies in your own mind. That kind of leads towards our third principle, right? What you think about comes about. What you think about is your reality. When you let go of limiting and binding thoughts, you find that conditions, that person that cut you off in traffic, persons, that person that won't change or won't do what you want them to, or circumstances, your wonderful landlord who won't change the light bulb, no longer have power over you. No longer have power over you. So how do we change our beliefs? How do we want to grow? If you want to grow, again, growing is a choice. Evolving is a choice. Changing your beliefs is a choice. And I'm here to tell you that you have a choice. If you're fine right where you're at, then be fine right where you're at. And be okay with that. But if you're not, if there's something inside of you that's like, yeah, I don't know if I believe that anymore. A belief is a thought that you think over and over. So if you don't believe that anymore, then maybe step into something different. Maybe step into a different thought. So how do we change that? Well, first you have to become aware. And that's why I posed the question, what beliefs do you have right now that might be coming up for you that you think, I need to change? It could be the belief that you have to color your hair every other day. It could be the belief that you have to wear certain clothes. It doesn't have to be a life-altering belief, because those small beliefs lead up to life-altering beliefs. So it could be, I don't want to have steak every Sunday night for dinner. I don't want to eat meat anymore. That's a big one, right? In Nebraska especially. What beliefs? So become aware of the beliefs that you need to change, or that you want to change rather than need, that you feel coming up for you. And then the second one is do your research. Do your research. Take a look at the whole other way other people believes. Let's take the one about meat. So, you're thinking, I don't really think I want to eat meat anymore. So take a look at people who are vegan or pescatarian, or, the other 5,000 ways not to eat meat. Take a look at that. And just be okay looking at it. You don't have to change anything. Just because you're looking at information does not mean you have to change. It just means you're diving into information. You're looking at the other side, and you're maybe growing yourself a little bit at a time. And then ask your friends. Ask people that you know that are not meat eaters. Like, hey, tell me about your path. Tell me what happened. Tell me how you feel. Tell me how you did it. Tell me what you knew. Tell me what you didn't know. Tell me what you would change now. Just load them up with questions until they go, whoa, enough. Do your research and find out about the other side that you're kind of leaning towards. Because I tell you what, if you just go, I'm done eating meat, done, then you're going to be eating meat some days later. Because making a swift change is not evolving or growing. Making a swift change is running away. Making a swift change is not the answer. It's baby steps and learning and evolving and taking the time to figure out, is this right for me? And am I aligned with it? Am I aligned with it? And then the third way is, to choose one. Don't say, I'm gonna stop smoking, I'm gonna stop drinking, and I'm gonna exercise. Yes, I am. Here we go. And then we all know what happens, because days later you're smoking, drinking, and not exercising. Or this might be exercise for you. So, choose one. Just one. Choose one. And be okay with that one. And if you're not okay with that one, and I don't know where I don't know where I fit with this, I don't know if this is the right one, then lay it aside. There are no rules. There are no rhyme or reason how to do this. Lay it aside, put it on, a shelf, say I'll come back to you, and then take a look at another belief. This is how we grow. This is how we learn. This is how we evolve. This is how we allow ourselves to be free. Allow yourself to be free. Think about Juneteenth. If President Lincoln didn't allow himself to be free and to take a look at the other side of that belief, that would be horrendous. So allow yourself to be free and allow yourself to grow. Give yourself permission. It might be scary. I can tell you it might be scary. But you're worth it. And you are strong enough, and you're divine. And you're always guided, and you're always loved, and you're always supported by us here at Unity of Omaha. Remember it, know it, and feel it. And take a look at one belief this week and just see. Don't come to me and say, hey, Reverend Brenda, I changed. I'm not smoking at all. Because I know in a week, there's no way. That is a process. So take the time because you are worth it. Namaste. And now we will demonstrate our walk of abundance, our practice of prosperity. So if you are online, thank you again for being online. We see you, we hear you, we feel your energy. And if you would like to support Unity of Omaha, please text your gifts through 402-543-5339 or type Unity of Omaha, go to our website, and there is a donation button. Or as always, you can do a check in the mail. And if you are here today in the sanctuary, again, thank you for being with us. And when you come up to place your love or tithe into the chalice, make sure you pick up an affirmation because that is your message for today. And I know I don't typically do it, but I'm being told I need to do this, so this is probably mine, which is going to suck. I am easily, openly, and freely accepting abundance now. Oh, that's good. So make sure you pick up one and put it in your heart and know it and feel it. And then, oh yeah, let's say the affirmation for today. I don't know, I was so into mine. All right, here we go. Celebrating unexpected blessings, I live well today.
You can start moving. I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. All through my city, all through my home. We're flying up no ceiling when we're in our zone. 'Cause I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. Feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes up off it, moving so phenomenally. Room on lock the way we rock it, so don't stop. Under the lights when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move, well, you already know. So just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel a good, good creeping up on you. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. Ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. Woo! So just dance, dance, dance. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. Ooh, it's something magical. It's in the air, it's in my blood, it's rushing on. Oh, give no reason to need control. I fly so high, no feeling when we're in our zone. 'Cause I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. Feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes up off it, moving so phenomenally. Room on lock the way we rock it, so don't stop. And under the lights when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move, well, you already know. So just imagine. Just imagine. Just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel a good, good creeping up on you. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. Yeah. Ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. So just dance, dance, dance. Yeah, so just dance, dance, dance. Come on. So just dance, dance, dance. So keep dancing. Now I got like 8 people over here moving. You all outnumber them by about 3 to 1, and I got 4 people
Can't
moving.
stop the,
Yeah. All right, now we're starting to see it.
I can't stop the.
I'm starting to see it. Okay, we're starting to move. Whoa, yeah, I can't stop the feeling. Would you dance, dance, dance? Feel creeping up on you, so keep dance, dance, dance. Come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving soon, just keep dancing. Everybody sing. Got this feeling in my body. Got this feeling in my body. Come on. Got to see you move your body. Got this feeling in my body. Break it down. Got this feeling in my body. Can't stop the feeling. Got this feeling in my body. Come on. Got this feeling in my body. Got this feeling in my body.
Woo! All right, if you will, help me bless these tithes, offerings, and time and talents that we have here at Unity of Omaha. For we know that what comes in must also go out, for it is the law of circulation, knowing that everything runs through us, around us, in us, as us. And we know that love, harmony, and peace also come to us. And we push them also out into the world, out into the community, out into Omaha, knowing that we are all one and we all have a space at the table. And so it is. Amen. All right. And again, Merritt will be in the Peace Chapel after service. So if you do need to be held in prayer, please go see him afterwards and he will hold you in prayer. All right. So everybody, please say the prayer for transformation with me. And we all say it together. The light of God is in me. The love of God moves through me. The power of God transforms me. And the presence of God is who I am. Wherever I go, God is, and all is well. Look at your beliefs.